Welcome to the third clip in this video tutorial. In the previous clip, we were able to select and subdivide the first subdivision of the audio chapter file. We would like to do the same for the second subdivision. Please note that the demarcation that we established at the end of the first subdivision will also serve as the demarcation for the beginning point of the second subdivision. So at this point, what we need to do is to find the final audio cue at the end of the second subdivision, since we already have the beginning of the second subdivision. We know that the words we are looking for are Son of God, and based on our mathematics, we know that it should be around the 4-minute mark, given the 2-minute estimation for each of the subdivisions. Let us go around that area and listen. We will click around that 4-minute mark and play back to listen using the space bar.
Seen, and I testify that this is the Son of God.
Exactly. Playing back confirms that the end of the second subdivision is around here. For us to be able to precisely place our position marker, which is this black line that we have here, we will need to zoom into the area. So remember, to zoom, we hold Control and we move our mouse wheel forward. Let us play again using our space bar.
Seen, and I testify that this is the Son of God.
You notice that the word God is around here and there is a dead silence because we do not see anything here. I can place my position marker right there because this is the demarcation which indicates the end of the second subdivision and the beginning of the third subdivision. I would like to now see the whole file again, so I use Ctrl and F, which will show the whole file again. Now that I can see the whole file, we know that our next step is to select from this position marker up to this previously positioned demarcation. Remember that for us to begin the selection, please do not use your mouse to click yet. Just move the cursor around the black position marker, and as soon as you see the hand on the left side of the black position marker, you can now use your left mouse button to click and drag your selection. Drag it till you reach the yellow demarcation and you can release. Be careful that you release when you are at the yellow demarcation. If you release before the yellow demarcation, you will have to go through all the previous steps that we have looked at up till this point and then reselect as I have just done. Now that the selection has been made, remember that we are going to put a label on this section using Ctrl B. So I hold Ctrl and I press B. The section has now been successfully labeled, and there is a field that has appeared where we are going to type the name of this section, which will also be used. We are going to label this section, and the label will also be used as the file name when we subdivide, go to the step of subdivision. So I will write John 1, 19 to 34. As I said previously, do not use semicolons or colons because they cannot be used, those characters cannot be recognized in file names in the Windows system. In the next video, we will look at subdividing the last section of the last subdivision of this chapter file.